Where the mouse at?
There are no secrets in college.
Let's get it.
They know you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on last year's national champions, Florida State Seminoles.
Duke has been a little rival
yes,
a couple of years.
That term loosely.
It's giving me a problem. Thorn in my side.
The Seminoles will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were
Big
right there as soon
boys.
as he got the ball. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant
number
on third
14.
down at the Doak. He wants to throw it. Got his man on the outside. He gets it out to the 28-yard line.
Good first drive. Good first drive.
The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. So Florida State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Using the quick game. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown Seminoles! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cherry. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Oh.
They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
It's complete to the left. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing a noise on 3rd down at the dope. Makes the catch. It's Duff. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, better look out.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The Blue Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Cherry. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Gets the back moving. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The play action fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
They've got the screen set up. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
What?
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Noles will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dope. Got it behind the line. It's Cherry.
Good play.
They'll make
Great
the stop
play.
about 3 yards short of the first down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man all by himself. Open space in the middle. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throwing catch.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man, they've got to be dialed in because this pass passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down.
Hello, Kobe.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Did you pass all your classes?
Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard.
Did you take your finals today?
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive
Better
spirit
tighten up
flaming.
next year.
Last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins now.
No.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back?
What?
Holding on the defense is just a gift to the offense with the automatic first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
He got him again.
Picked off and they ruin the drive with a
Let's
turnover.
go.
Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down
Ball gonna lie.
New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the
I'm an
defense
idiot.
forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place.
Turning it on. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now.
Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. They get to him as he throws.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headset right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Missouri. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
Yeah, fumble.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right.
There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right on target this time. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. He wants to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. He'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Cherry. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, Duke. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Pushed him, man.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from
It's
inside.
not gonna block anybody right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. This time it's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Right on the money. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Knowles want to move quickly.
Taking too long, bro.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Running out
Hello,
of time
dear.
here
I'm
in
on.
the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Aries. Hello, man. For some reason, I think I was watching a stream and Dearman's name was Yellow.
To the air on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab up to 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Took one of the chops. I got one little prayer here.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
I got two big receivers.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll take another shot here.
Come on.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our
I think I get the ball, too.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Should have touched it. All right, BRB. big dubs.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes in.
Gonna swing it on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this offense is starting to figure themselves out a little bit.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 40. The 20. Touchdown, no! How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
Dorn! Guy that ended the national championship with the ball in his hands for the defense.
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this.
I'm trying to replace him, and I can't get him off the field.
Offense about to score. The defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Leaves it with the running back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in.
Bro,
It's done.
I'm putting.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of
His ass
downs.
is right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cherry.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than they did here, but it was still a positive game.
Power football with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
He hit you,
This
too.
offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already times, and it's third down now. Grab near the sticks. It's Cherry. At the 35, he's got room.
Oh
Touchdown,
my
Blue Devils.
gosh.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torrella in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun, the inside give. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Quick completion to the right. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play to the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back.
Bad pass, I didn't want it there.
Completions, given up some
What a
yards.
low back shoulder.
This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you
What
sack
the
the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. plows through the defense. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
I'm glad I get hit. That was a
He
pick.
took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. Man down on the
You gotta
play as the
convert,
officials
bro.
take a break to
Those
let him be checked out.
interceptions, turnovers.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Good pro near.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks. In this game,
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After swapping into the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
that's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He's going to fire deep. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Duke. The defense with a huge momentum swing, taking it all the way in.
Bruh.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to grab their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
He'll bring it out. It's Clinton. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah,
And
man.
a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your
get
quarterback
bumped that
time
much.
to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
That Bud, look at that pick still.
Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they
Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it after 14. The Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Swings it out to the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
He's got him. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown Seminoles! And they take it in for 6 points. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And the offense continues to run the football. A 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And the Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early
Offsides.
sack. And it is another interception, just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibbs. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. From the gun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot,
Down to the wire.
the defense in a bad position,
Like
and
always.
the offense takes advantage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice
Didn't
job
have to be.
executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got the quick pass. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
Wow.
Quick timeout.
Oh, wow.
And the defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. See if they can
that was
turn
over
this
his head.
drive into points. They've got it first and
Got
10 at the
lucky.
50. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. Got his man on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Seminoles have it with a first and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
On the move. Breaks the tackle. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a third and long. He'll run it again. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the first down, and it's a fourth down decision time coming. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two teams inside the Big 12 squaring off today, and it's now a final. Here's a quick recap. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with a 2. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station.
Going right to work up top.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll run the screen. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
A free timeout.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bad time today. Started out really well. No, he got beat.
So we're constantly reading through 30-page documents and 50-page PDFs for every class. In Lens and Chrome, I'm able to search up specific words on the PDF document without opening up a new tab. I think it just saves some time and keeps me a bit more focused.
He should have jumped that bit, but he didn't. That was good spacing. I got to throw that more to the sideline. I got to throw that more to the touchdown. Touchdown. It's a blitz. It's a blitz. Come on. Stay in bounds. What are you? That's a dumbass animation. That's a dumbass animation. That man was going back to the ball and turned his whole body. Turned his whole body and went out of bounds to catch the ball. That's a dumbass animation. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was really dumb.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive wants to throw. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42.
He trying to score. That's cute. Go get him.
The Mustangs
Go get
racing
him.
to the
Please
line
and
in a
thank you.
hurry up. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Knock the ball.
Finds his man.
I just swatted at the ball. I literally just swatted at the ball.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving on the year for him.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lawson.
That ain't gonna work.
He's brought down
That ain't gonna
quickly.
work.
Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Go get him.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the back.
Oh,
He makes the catch. Down, move the
boy, I just had it. Boy, that would have been a pig. I knew he was gonna throw to the running back.
There on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up.
Man, Scummy, you focus on getting your thumbs right. You do that. You focus on getting your thumbs right.
inside the red zone.
You focus on these and not my overlay. you get these right there, come talk to me.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, we're just trying to find positives we can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes.
Well, he really can't cover kick returns. He really can't cover kick returns. I thought he was playing. But that was about to be another kick. That was about to be a kick return.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I'm gonna sit here. You just live here.
Hey! What? Hey, that boy, hey, his run defense couldn't stop a cold. His run defense couldn't stop a cold. If that's his run defense, he might as well not show up to the playoffs. He might as well not show up to the playoffs. Because if he got to play somebody like Zeus, Wait, you know, Morpheus, Night Nose. Well, I ain't gonna say Night Nose. Night Nose gonna run the ball. Ain't gonna bring him up. But if he plays somebody on those lines that know how to run the ball and got a good running back, Jay Green, you're cooked. You're cooked, buddy. If you play like that in the run defense,
In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down.
we on that. We know that play. That's Champ favorite new play. If not Champ, I know Zeus run that play a lot too. Because the thing is, the tight end gonna run a streak, and then you got two wide receivers that's gonna run drags.
He was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback hurt. Quarterback can't make that throw right now. Your quarterback is all over the place. He on red. He needs some help. He looking to the sideline like, Coach, what do I do? What do I do? I'm getting beat up left and right. People hitting me in the head. That's a good run. That's a good run. Jay Green, that's how you know he's scared. That's how you know Jay Green worried. 3rd and 10 and he running the ball. He's scared. Jay Green hurt right now.
To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And
That's
it
a
was
pick.
a gamble, but the long
That
pass
should have
is
been a pick.
incomplete.
That should have been a pick.
Well, the offense
That
is
should have
doing
been a
their
pick.
best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. You might as well just try to kick the field goal. This is ugly. This is ugly. Take the wheel. Lord Jesus, let's say a prayer. Lord, I come to you as humbly as can be. Thank you for another one of your blessed days. Thank you for waking us to see another of your great days on this earth. Thank you for blessing me with the ability to take this ass whooping to Jay Green. And hopefully, Lord, that you bless him with the skills that he needs to better his game. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. We got to talk to him. We got to send a couple prayers up to him. You know, help him out. Send him some blessings, Lord. He need it.
He'll return it.
Lifting.
Gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Lord, we know he out here working. We know he in these hotels, probably screaming at the top of his lungs. He got the desk calling up to his room. Sir, you're getting kind of loud. People trying to sleep. Quiet down. We know you're getting your ass whooped on NCAA. We can hear it. We're hearing it all the way from the lobby.
A lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession.
Breaks into the open.
You know,
Now
hotel. Sir, you get loud one more time after 11, you gotta go.
working through his progression.
We understand what's going on. We understand he putting belt to your ass. Don't you be yelling in that hotel room no more.
I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football.
No, it's getting ugly. It's getting ugly.
Extra yards.
He throw one more pick, this shit over with.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete.
I tried to knock that out. That's a route. That's a route.
When you're running the ball well,
He threw that.
QBs love
He threw
going
that
to
post
play
route.
action. With the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage, they're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
Hey,
Able to shed
I'm supposed to be jumping that. I'm supposed to be jumping that route right there.
with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
I'm supposed to be jumping that route.
They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Quickly to the tight end.
Damn delayed plays.
Down, but it'll be enough.
Delayed ass plays. Yeah, I knew that's what the route
Quarterback
was.
wasn't thinking about taking off and running.
I was about to say, that shit was locked up.
Inside the pocket, but he
I knew
kept
that
his
tight end was
eyes
gonna creep
down
out at the
field,
last second.
Kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Fires to the wideout.
That's why I don't run man. And that's why I don't run. I talked about this. I said this before though. With running man, it's hard for somebody to sit there and cover one side of the field to another. Somebody gonna get open. Somebody gonna get bumped. Something on those lines gonna happen.
The receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown.
That's a gutsy throw. That's a throw I don't think nobody in this league would try.
The ball got there, didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that.
No, we use of that. We gonna use of that. We gonna use of that. And we inside the 14.
This offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going to.
Let's go. Ball game.